Hello students, last class we are discussed about force. What is meant by force? Push or pull or hit actions on a body is called force. When you are perform these actions, push, pull or hit on a body, it will be reaches to that body as a force. Next, what are the effects of the force? When you are applying force on any object, the state of the body is going to change from rest to motion or motion to rest. Next, the direction of the motion of body is also changed. Next, shape and size of the body is also changed when you are applying force on a body. These are all the effects of the force. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss about Galileo experiment. Galileo experiment. So Galileo means scientist name. The scientist Galileo is performed one experiment basing on the force. What is that experiment? What the scientist Galileo is concluded from that experiment? For this experiment, take two inclined planes and marble. Marble means nothing like a ball as shown in the figure. So take two inclined planes and marble as shown in the figure. He has done the experiment basing on the two inclined planes and marble. So these two inclined planes are arranged like this. This is the inclined plane 1. This is the second inclined plane. I am taking this is the inclined plane A. This is the inclined plane B. So the height of the inclined plane from the earth is h. Now the marble is released from left side, means inclined plane A released, the marble is released at inclined plane A or left side. So it reaches to like this up to right side. So what about the right side height? Is also same. So this marble is reaches from left side to right side to reach same height or original height. At this situation, what about the velocity of the marble? When the marble is moving from inclined plane A to B, its velocity gradually decreases. First one, marble is going to A to B. After reaches this point on inclined plane B, it again travel from inclined plane B to A. After A to B, it is repeating. At this situation, the velocity of the marble is going to decrease. Okay. So when the marble is released at left side of inclined plane is A, it will be moved to reach right side will same height. Same height. after its velocity is decreases. So when you release the marble at left side of inclined plane A, it will be reaches to right side of inclined plane B with same height after the velocity of the marble is gradually decreased. So velocity of the marble is going to be decreased. This is the first case. Okay. Second case is, this is the left side of the inclined plane A. I am not changing here inclination angle. What about the right side? Right side I am changing the inclination angle. That inclination angle going to be decreased. Okay. So when you decrease the inclination angle, what are the changes? Here also same position. I am placing marble at inclined plane of A. It will travel from left side of inclined plane A to right side of inclined plane B. It is travel from left side of inclined plane to right side of inclined plane B up to it reaches original height. Original height is H. The marble is reaches from left side to right side with same height. So what about the right side of the height? In this case, you are increasing any forces on the marble? No, we are not increasing the any external force on the marble, but it travel same height. So here observe the one more point. The marble is travel more distance compared to first case to second case. That is the second case. If the angle of inclination of right side means B, were gradually decreased. Gradually decreased. So the marble would travel from left side to right side of inclined plane more distance. In this case, the marble is going to travel from A to B with more distance until it reaches original height. What is the original height? H. So here marble travel from left side of inclined plane to right side of inclined plane with more distance until it reaches original height. Next third case. This is the left side of inclined plane. It will be never changes coming to right side of the inclined plane, it will make to horizontal. So this is the A, this is the inclined plane B. It is completely going to be horizontal. Okay. In this situation, I am going to release the marble from left side to right side. How the marble is going to change? Here height of the inclined plane is h. The marble is going to travel from left side to right side. More distance it travel, more distance to reach original height. Reach original height. Observe here. In this case, we are providing any external force? No. What we are doing? Just we are releasing the marble on inclined plane A to reaches inclined plane B without any external force. It travel more distance until it reaches original height. Next, if the right side of plane, inclined plane, right side of the inclined plane ultimately made horizontal. Here right side of the plane, inclined plane going to be completely horizontal. In this case, the marble would continue to travel forever trying to reach the same height. The marble continued to travel further trying to reach the same height that it was released. Okay. From these three cases, scientist Galileo concluded that Galileo conclusion, what the scientist Galileo concluded, the object move with constant speed when no force acting on them. The object is moving with constant speed when no force acting on them. But daily life, it is not possible. Why? Because when you release the ball, it is inclined plane. So here opposite direction to the marble, frictional force is acted. One side we are applying the some force. Here friction force is also acting. Number of forces acting on the marble, it will becomes unbalanced force. It will becomes unbalanced force. That unbalanced force Galileo will be neglected. He is not considered that unbalanced force. That is actually not possible. We are considering all forces acting on the object. Okay. So this experiment is going to be failed. This is the Galileo experiment. Next, Newton laws. Newton is the scientist name. He was performed experiment on force. Okay. Before Newton, he was studied, Newton was studied, Galileo experiment, idea. After he was gave 3 laws, these are called Newton laws. What are the 3 laws? First, we are going to discuss about Newton first law. What explain the Newton first law? For example, I am taking an object. This is a object, placing on the table. Okay, it is at rest position. Okay, so left side of the box and right side of the box, both forces are balanced, then it's said to be balanced force. So no unbalanced force act on it. When the body is in rest position, no unbalanced force on it. If suppose a body is in motion, it is continually in motion in this direction until no unbalanced force act on it. For example, if unbalanced force are acting on it, what happened? The state of the body is going to be changed, means rest position is changed to motion. If you are applying the unbalanced force on the object, the motion of the body is going to be rest. So here state of the body is changed. If you are acting no unbalanced force, here unbalanced force are not acting on the body, the state of the body is not going to be changed. So at beginning of the body is rest position, no unbalanced force on acting on this body, it is remains in rest position. This body also is remains in motion until unbalanced force or no unbalanced force acting on the body. That is the condition. A body at rest will remains rest position. Next, a body at motion will remains constant speed and same direction unless no unbalanced force act on it. A body is in rest position, it is always rest position. A body is in motion will remains constant speed and same direction unless no unbalanced force on it. If unbalanced force act on it, what happened? State of the body is going to be changed. That is rest to motion, motion to rest. This is called Newton first law. This Newton first law is also called as the law of inertia. This is called Newton first law. This is also called as law of inertia. What is meant by law of inertia? Why we will called as Newton first law is law of inertia. Suppose I am taking a body is at rest position. If suppose you are applying force on this body, what happened? Here force can be unbalanced, the state of the body is going to be changed, that is motion. Here same body but it is in state of motion. I am applying force opposite direction to the motion of body, it is going to be rest. Here also what happened? The state of motion of body is going to be changed to rest. Here force can change the state of body. So definition of the law of inertia: the property of body which can oppose to change state, motion or rest. Here the property of body is force. The help of the force to change the state of body or oppose the motion, we can call it as the opposite motion of a body, is called inertia. This is called inertia. Inertia can oppose the state of body. For example, this body is having 5 kg of mass. The body is having 5 kg of mass. How much force we need to apply here? 5 Newton. If suppose this is 10 kg body, I am applying force here 10 Newton, then only the state of the body is going to be changed. So if you are increasing the mass, what we are changing here? Forces also need to be changed. So this force is named as the inertia. So inertia of a body is depending on its mass. So inertia of body is directly proportional to mass of body. So inertia of a body is directly proportional to mass of a body. If mass of a body is increases, then inertia of a body is also increases. So mass is measurable quantity of inertia. That's why mass is measurable quantity of inertia. This is called law of inertia. Next, examples of Newton first law. So many daily life examples for Newton first law. First example is a person standing in a bus falls backward direction when bus is starts moving suddenly. Why it is happen? Suppose a person is standing in a bus, the bus is in rest position. When the bus is start, suddenly the person is moving backward direction. Why it is happen? Due to Newton first law. How it is applicable? This is a bus. Okay. In this bus, one person is standing. Okay. First, person and bus both are in rest position. So when bus is start, suddenly this bus is moving forward direction. Okay. Forward direction. The person leg is also moving with respect to bus. When the bus starts suddenly moving, the bus is moving this direction. The legs of person is also moving with respect to bus direction. So the legs are moving forward direction. The body is moving backward direction due to rest position. Okay. The person is standing in a bus. The bus is suddenly moving forward direction. The leg of the person is also moving same direction. While the body is in rest position, this body is moving backward direction. That is a kind of feeling while standing in a bus. Second example, a person standing in moving bus falls forward direction if driver applies brakes suddenly. Here this is a bus. The bus is in motion. For example, this direction. The person is standing in that bus. So what is the direction of the person? Bus direction is this direction, and also the leg of person is contact with the bus. So the legs of the person is also moving with respect to bus direction. The driver applies the brakes. Suddenly, what happened? The force acting on the bus is this direction. Okay, force acting on bus is this direction. So the body is up to rest. It comes into motion. The body is moved this direction. This direction means forward direction. Legs move backward direction. Here legs move forward direction. The body is remains rest position. It will move backward direction. Here body is in rest position, but it move forward direction with the tending direction of the bus. Next, third example, when the pile of coin on carom board hit by striker, coin only at the bottom move away, leaving rest of the pile of coin at same place. This is the another example for the Newton first law. So here I am taking pile of coin. Pile of coin means we are placing carom board coins one by one like this. This is the first coin, second coin, third coin, fourth coin, fifth coin, like this. These are all we called as the pile of coin. Okay, when you hit the pile of coin with the striker, you will apply the force on the only bottom coin. You are applying the force with the help of striker on bottom of coin. What about these are all? Rest position. When you are applying the force on this bottom coin, what happened? This bottom coin is moved away from the pile of coin. It will come out. Okay, what about the remaining? These are all coin move downward direction. Move downward direction without changing their place. Without changing their place due to Newton first law. Okay, this is the example of the Newton first law. Next, fourth example, I am taking a glass. This is a glass. Above the glass I am placing the cardboard. Above the cardboard I am placing the one coin. When you are applying the force on the cardboard, what happened? This cardboard will become into the motion. So what about this coin? This coin will be drop in the glass due to the Newton first law. If you are applying the force on the cardboard, it will move away from that place. It will comes into motion. What about this coin? It again comes into motion. It will remains in motion. Okay. These are all number of daily life examples we are observing. This is all about Newton first law. We will meet in next session.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.